It's not like that. I'm not like that.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo Glow, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 asexual characters in film and TV. Number 10, The Tick franchise.
You're a superhero.
That's what it says in my mailbox.
Many iconic superheroes also have equally iconic love interests, like Superman and Lois Lane or Spider-Man and Mary Jane Watson. That's not the case with the Tick, the blue-suited and antennaed crime fighter who starred in 3 TV series, both live-action and animated.
Prepare for swift justice! Oh-ho!
In each iteration, his passion lies not in the bedroom, but in keeping the streets of the city safe. While he does get married in the original comic to Cloris, the relationship ends because of their intimacy problems. Number 9, Adrian Veidt, Watchmen.
Your thighs are quite raw, Master.
Yeah, I rode run distance yesterday.
Adrian Veidt, the Watchmen's filthy rich archenemy, also known as Ozymandias, is one of the most compelling and complex villains ever crafted, and his sexual orientation adds to that complexity. In the Watchmen TV series, Jeremy Irons plays an older Veidt, hiding out in a castle on one of Jupiter's moons after faking his death. His only company are his clones/servants, who he's not above killing when the mood strikes. Veidt, despite being physically attractive, doesn't seem to have any interest in any kind of physical affection. As series creator Damon Lindelof explains, quote, "He's such a good-looking guy, but he doesn't seem to be attracted to people of either gender." Number 8, Alan Garner, The Hangover.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
The first Hangover movie was a comedy smash hit right out of the gate, and a huge portion of that success can be attributed to Zach Galifianakis' unbelievable funny performance as the bearded and unpredictable Alan Garner. A complete man-child who nonetheless has his moments of something bordering on genius, Alan goes against the grain in many ways, so it made sense when, at the premiere of The Hangover Part 2, director Todd Phillips referred to Alan as asexual.
But she's my soulmate. And my new best friend.
Number 7, Owen Burnett, Gargoyles. The human persona of trickster and child of Oberon, known as Puck, Owen Burnett is a handsome man with some distinct traits, namely his left hand, which is actually a fist turned to stone.
It would appear that the cauldron spell of immortality has a price.
When a fan asked Gargoyles creator Greg Weisman about Owen's orientation, Weisman replied that Owen was asexual. He also shared that Puck was bisexual.
You don't know what you're asking. Believe me.
Number 6, Misty Day, American Horror Story. It can be hard for anyone who's asexual to feel understood, but Misty Day's circumstances are especially difficult. A witch with the ability to bring things back to life, Misty, played by Lily Robb, is so feared among her own Pentecostal community that they burn her at the stake.
It's you that will end in flames. I swear it!
She brings herself back to life and spends her days exploring New Orleans swamps and finding comfort in the music of Stevie Nicks.
You must be Misty. I'm Stevie Nicks.
While Misty's orientation wasn't discussed on the show, series creator Ryan Murphy said he thought of Misty as, quote, just an asexual character. Number 5, Raphael Santiago, Shadowhunters. There have been some truly memorable characters who happen to be both asexual and supernatural. Case in point, Raphael Santiago, a vampire who previously ran the Brooklyn Vampire Clan. In the second season, Raphael, played by David Castro, forges a relationship with Shadowhunter Isabel Lightwood.
I'm just not interested in sex.
However, he later discloses his asexual identity to her, which even goes back to his pre-vampire state.
I've always been like this.
Number 4, Varys, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was notorious for, among other things, its sex scenes. So it's quite remarkable that one of its fascinating characters was asexual. Ex-slave and eunuch Lord Varys, also known as the Spider, serves as King's Landing's Master of Whisperers. His devotion lies not in any one person, but in upholding the realm.
Thwarting you has never been my primary ambition, I promise you.
Speaking on his lack of sexual attraction, which came before his eunuch status, Varys mourns the effects of infatuation on his surroundings, and his relief at not having to deal with it.
The absence of desire leaves one free to pursue other things.
Number 3, Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock.
You don't have a girlfriend then?
Girlfriend? No, not really my area.
Sherlock Holmes has been portrayed in film and television more than 250 times, a record for a fictional character. So there are a lot of interpretations of the famous detective, who's been portrayed by actors as distinguished as Christopher Lee, Christopher Plummer, and Robert Downey Jr. In the BBC series Sherlock, Holmes, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, is understood to be asexual.
What the hell are you doing?
Bored.
Number 2. Todd Chavez, BoJack Horseman. When BoJack Horseman first started, it seemed like Todd, voiced by Aaron Paul, might not have much character beyond being BoJack's slacker housemate. However, as the series progressed, Todd's personality grew, as did our fondness for him. In the 3rd season finale, Todd starts to realize he might be asexual, and comes to accept his true nature in the following season. The show makes Todd's asexuality a key part of his identity. Number 1. SpongeBob Squarepants. SpongeBob Squarepants. As optimistic and cheerful as he is square and yellow, SpongeBob Squarepants has been entertaining millions of viewers for more than 20 years. But Bikini Bottom's most famous resident has also had his sexuality somewhat scrutinized, with some speculating the absorbent fry cook is gay. Series creator, the late Steven Hillenburg, defined SpongeBob as being somewhat asexual. This would be in line with actual sea sponges, which reproduce asexually.
Can you reproduce by budding? Can ya? Can ya? Can ya? Can ya?